Welcome back to New Day right here on TV3, and I love the Christmas season because you know what, many film premieres, many music events, and it's almost like you are spoiled for choice. So that clip we just saw there is a movie written and directed by Djnasi, a filmmaker extraordinaire. Yesterday we had Shirley and talking about all the wonderful things she's doing. Now we have Layla in, two of the strongest women, and I love and I'm so proud that they're doing amazing things. Layla, Djnasi, how are you? We've been in the season of talking about film. Yesterday we were talking about how films are funded. Now looking at it, then there was you. I've seen some very big talent in terms of not, if you say talent, not just in Ghana, but you know, Hollywood talent. Garcelle, Bouvier, Brian White, these people, they work in Hollywood. How do you get people like, you know, them in your movie and to film it all in the US? I saw Jamaica in there as well.
Yeah, it's a journey, actually. It's a journey. We started from sinking sands, where to ties that bind, and then as you travel the path, things become easier, right? Things become easier. People begin to know your history, your track record. So when you pick up the phone and you call Garcelle, it's just like, oh, you did that movie with Kimberly, and then it becomes easier to, you know, talk to these people, and then it doesn't really become about money anymore, but it becomes more of being a part of your vision. It becomes being a part of your work. Mm-hmm. That's what it becomes, you know, as you go along.
Okay, I mean, the question is, to get these people in your film obviously is not cheap.
No.
I'm going to take a guess that at least the minimum of this film would cost $500,000.
Somewhere there.
How, you know, is it easy for you to get funding? What are you doing right to be able to shoot a movie in the US, get in Hollywood stars that even in Ghana, some producers and directors are struggling to pay Ghanaian actors, and is nowhere close. How are you able to do that?
Well, with me, I had a big break where I had someone come in and say, "Hey, I want to finance your films," and he took 40% of 20 Point Pictures, and he's like the best boss I've ever had in my whole life. And so that was, you know, that made life a little easy, where he has a lot of faith, he has a lot of confidence in films. He's an avid storyteller himself, so it made things a little easy where, you know, financing became easy for the production. And then there was you, when we did Ties That Bind, Image bought it and they said, what do you want? I was like, well, we don't want money, we want a deal. Mm-hmm. So we got a deal from Image Entertainment where they are going to be financing and distributing our films for the next 5 years.
And so, just to let people, you know, in Ghana who are not aware of Image Entertainment.
Okay. Image is one of the biggest urban distributors in, well, I'll probably say the world. Yes, they are owned by Black Entertainment Television, BET.
BET.
Yes.
So you're doing big things, little girl. As a little lady, you're doing big things. For that. Okay, let's sort of, ask. There was a few. Sometime last year, there was big things in the press. Djnasi saying she would not make a film in Ghana, and you know, people were attacking you. She can go there, whatever. So you made a statement that you don't want to do any more films in Ghana. Mm-hmm. So you went and you shot this film in the US with pretty much an all-American cast. I saw Jamaica's in there and Ibi Bassi. Yes. So that's two African talent. Yes. But then you've shot two other films in Ghana. Mm-hmm. Northern Affair with John DeMello.
Yes. John and
Jocelyn and John Jermaine, and also
A Trip to Hell with Martha, a horror film.
A horror film. So you said you won't make films in Ghana. Mm-hmm. You went to Hollywood, shot your film in Hollywood, and you've done two films in Ghana already.
Those films are actually not mine.
But you've worked in Ghana and you've directed.
The idea, what I said was, it's difficult when you invest money in Ghana. Like we're talking about funding, there are certain if you really want to make a film that will go far, that will have legs, it's not cheap. You know, when we did Northern Affair, the budget was small, and post-production was a nightmare. It's still a nightmare. Okay. We're still in post-production
because you didn't have the support budgets and the things you usually have.
Because money pays for all these things, so you don't have the support. You know, so it makes things very difficult. You know, so the idea, the thought is not to invest certain amounts because it's very difficult to make back as there are no structures. Mm-hmm. You know, it's very difficult to take African content to Hollywood and expect them to care if it's not initiated by them.
Okay, we're almost out of time on this, but before I have a competition for 2 tickets. You have a premiere tonight. But I think the last question I'll also ask you is, everybody or most people in the industry, as actors or as producers or directors, do contend that they think, as an actor, I want to go to Hollywood.
Yes.
As a producer, I want my things from Ghana to go to Hollywood. How, you're somebody, you're in Hollywood, you work in Hollywood, you work in Ghana. How?
I mean, Lupita Nyong'o, but she came to LA, she auditioned, she works hard. She was struggling in the industry for a long time. I mean, you can't sit here and say, oh, I'm going to sit here and then it's going to happen.
Like Hollywood will call me and take me over there.
You have to put the work in it. You have to put the work in it. You have to come over there. You have to be seen. You have to come to the festivals. I want to see our actors at the festivals. Come to the festivals. Stuff like that, you need to put yourself out there and then get invited.
Okay. All right. So tonight, tell me about the premiere.
Today we are premiering, and then there was you at the Silverbird Cinemas at 6:30, and it would be great to have everybody there. Come watch, come support.
How much are the tickets?
It's the Silverbird ticket price. I think is 20 CDs for
20 CDs.
Pretty affordable.
I have 2 tickets to give out, and we're out of time on this, so I'm actually going to ask. Yesterday I gave away tickets, and I only did it on Twitter. So go on the Facebook page and send me a message saying I want to win a ticket, and listen, I'll reply you back. So 2 tickets for 2 people. Yeah, so Twitter, sorry, you guys got tickets yesterday. Facebook, you can just, tweet at me, Amake Ababrese, or no, not tweet, Facebook me. And tonight was at the Silverbird.
Silverbird, hosted by Amake.
She just told me I'm going to host her premiere, and she doesn't want to pay me. Should I do it?
No, she has no choice.
Okay, I have no choice. So I'll be there tonight as well. So, but has it been premiered across the world? Because
not yet. This is the
first premiere.
This is the first premiere.
But it's been distributed in the
It's going to start distribution in February. So Ghana is actually, I actually love Ghana.
This would be the first time it's premiered
anywhere at all.
Okay, so your next movie, you're gonna come and cast a bunch of Ghanaian actors and take them to Hollywood.
That is actually what we want to start doing. Take the talent from here and take them over there.
Hey, yes. Benny Blanco has lifted his hands. Sandra has lifted her hands. Okay, thank you very much, Liala Djnasi. So and then there was you premiere, written and directed by Liala Djnasi, premiering tonight at the Silverbird Cinemas. Tickets are 20 cities. Okay, thank you.